So let's get into TJ. All right. I need a drink for this one. TJ. I don't even know what to say, except that I know he has a type. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. No. I don't know. Shut up. Leave me alone. According to reports, the 45-year-old TV personality at this point, he's not even an anchor. No, they just number him down his butt to personality. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. Oh no, you just because she says it up here. More news on the ongoing investigation into ABC News anchor TJ Holmes. According to reports, the 45-year-old TV personality is being accused of previously abusing his position and having sexual relations with a network employee. While that's not funny, I will say this. It's pretty despicable, isn't this? Reportedly, the then 24-year-old, I mean, she was of age, just get here. Like, come on, twice his age. He's twice her age. A script writer named Jasmine Petaway reached out to Holmes in hopes to navigate a career in television. According to The Insider, the two got close after working the same shift together. The source stated that it was Jasmine's first real job in television, and it was a big deal for her. She was looking for a mentor, and she reached out to several people. TJ was someone who was responsive. I'm just gonna but he absolutely abused the position of trust. Absolutely he was responsive. I bet he was. She was looking. She was probably going around. I'd like to get some help. Tips. When your first job, you're always looking for advice, specifically in jobs like that, like entertainment. Behind the scenes. I'm not even talking about in front of them. I'm talking about just behind the scenes. Grips and audio people, hair, makeup. You're always trying to network to get better insight of what's going on in the inner workings of what's happening, so you can get into the office politics, to move yourself up into a business, up into your industry, into your career. So that's what you do. You go around and asking, just in case people think that she's going around putting, she's like, come on, I want it. No, it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? And here's TJ like, oh, look at this tenderoni. Look at this tenderoni. The alleged relationship started in 2015. This is not too long ago, y'all. It's less than 10 years ago. The source says that he was a predator who took advantage of his position, and he was reckless. So you don't think this same person is talking to ABC? And this makes sense why they fired TJ. I wonder why they fired Amy. That hasn't come out yet. But they fired both of them, didn't they? They both let them both go, right? It says Holmes was someone who would grab drinks, and he and Jasmine would start doing that. You must remember that he was a correspondent at the time, and that he's taking time to speak to her about work or whatever. I don't know how long that had been going on before it got sexual, but I do know the first time that it happened in his office, and he was about to go on air in a couple of hours. Oh, whoa. It happened in his office. Can I just say, what's the difference between him and what's his face on 4, Matt Lauer? It's the same thing. I mean, TJ, this is not even funny anymore. And to be honest with you, I don't know why Amy is pushing to get married to you. I really don't know, other than for her own ego. And this is why I say that she's not someone to be trusted either. I think she has a lot of issues. The issue of just the fact of, about her choices in relationships, how she gets into these relationships and these marriages, And then somehow she's just not committed. She wasn't committed to the first marriage. She wasn't committed to the second marriage. And I guess she's going to not be committed to this marriage either, but neither is he. So these people are perfect together. And I don't understand why she's pushing to get married. You guys should just be single and be a couple and just live it out, man. I mean, come on. You guys are, at that middle-age age where you can just settle down and just relax. Get a place, together, maybe separate. I don't know. And then, go back and forth or, get a place together and you still have your two separate spots, you know what I'm saying, in case you don't want to be bothered with all that day. But I don't think you guys getting married is should be a thing. I really don't. And to be honest with you, Amy, you marrying him will definitely destroy a lot of your credibility and your capital. And I don't know if you want to die on that hill. I don't know if you want to. Yes, you are worth. She's worth $50 million. That can dwindle down real easy. This is 2023. This ain't 1965. And so $50 million ain't getting you as far as $50 million. Then this is why we have these capitalists around here who think that $50 million is nothing. They want $50 billion. You know what I mean? TJ and Amy are still priced out of some things. You know what I mean? They're not going to the billionaires row. They're not heading to billionaires row. They're still down at Soho somewhere. Okay, all right. Just saying. There's still hierarchies here in Manhattan in the rich. And not every Upper East Side person can afford Billionaire Row. Not every Upper West Side person can afford Chelsea. I'm just saying. People in Harlem, I know. You're paying a pretty penny, but you're not going anywhere near, Battery Park City. Nope. That's a whole nother. Or Tribeca. Ain't coming near Tribeca. You might as well stay up in Harlem or Morningside Heights. You just stay up there because you're not coming down. So there's a hierarchy even in the wealthy here in Manhattan. Trust me, I know. You know what I'm saying? I've lived here all my life. Didn't I tell you that earlier? So, my thing is, I don't know. TJ needs to go somewhere. TJ needs to sit down. TJ shouldn't even be suing. TJ shouldn't be doing anything. I'm done with this story. Can we retire him, please? No, we really need to retire him. We are retiring TJ Holmes from the Pink Mafia. No more. We're done. All we'll do is report on any updates and stuff, but I'm done making any judgments on this couple. This is trash. And he needs to be fired. And he needs to be held accountable. I'm sorry. And Amy, I'm sorry, boo-boo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you feel like, but I think there are more women. I think that, if he did this one in a couple of hours, 2015, he was married in 2015. He was also having a relationship with the other girl, the one in New York. Remember, he had a producer in New York he was smashing. And then it was... That's all I'm saying. And we can act like it ain't happening, but, I'm just saying. Someone needs to be held accountable. It needs to be in the same... TJ needs to be in the same bucket as Tremaine. Yes, and Matt Lauer and, the rest of them. Yeah. Okay, maybe he didn't forcefully do anything to them, but he put them in positions in which he used his power in order to get the coochie. The punani. Exactly. Good night. This man is... I don't understand. Marley, you take him to the cleaners. Whatever he's worth, he better... You need to marry Amy because you ain't gonna have no money once Mali is done with you. Because I know I would... Listen, I am all here. Take him to the bank, mama. Someone's got to hold him accountable because what he's done to these women... And while, y'all sit here and say, well, she's not saying it. Well, clearly she is. She's clearly speaking through a source. This source, I'm sure, spoke to management at ABC News. And I'm sure that this investigation that he said that he would be sliding through too with no problem has clearly brought up a problem. So Amy, it's your turn. What's going on with you? Okay? Everyone download the We Are You Radio app. That way you don't miss a thing. Okay? Hit the like button, subscribe, or whatever the case may be, because you know what? We're going to be right back with the Glad Media Award.